What is up, guys? So today we have the walk-around review of the brand new 2021 Rebel T Special Edition Sport. $250cc. Yes, sir. So we're going to walk around and do a quick run through of the specifications of the bike, what it comes with, and all that nice stuff. All right, so to start out, the engine, what do we have here? Now this is a 250cc air-cooled pushrod engine, right? Take a good look at it. 249cc, aka 250cc. So this is the engine that this bike comes with. Also, this bike has a 6-speed transmission, so not 5 but 6 speeds, and it is also powered by a PZ30. Don't know if you can see it right there, a PZ30 carburetor, right? So those are the carburetors that mainly come with your 200 and your 250cc bikes. All right, moving up, we have the gauges up here. All right, let's switch it on. All right, so the gauges, turn the angle. So taking a look at the gauges, turn off this. All right, so on the left side here we have our trip meter, which you can see here it marks trip. So that now you can set that. For example, you go gas station, you want to see how far you can travel on a full tank. You can set your trip meter and it shows the distance you travel until you reset it. You can use that to monitor how your bike burn gas and so forth. Below the trip meter we have the odor meter, which is basically, this is the distance the bike has traveled. You see me? So all of the riding we do, it is calculated on the odor or the odor meter. Below that we have the gas gauge. You can see it right here. So we have 1, 2, 3 bars currently. I think it goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. So we have half tank right there. All right, moving on to the center piece right here, center gauge. So we have the indicator arrows here. So if I turn on the right one, boom, you can see it flash right and you see the right indicator come on. If I turn on the left one, boom, you see it flash left and the left indicator comes on, and you push in the center to stop. All right, below that we have the high beam indicator. So how do you actually put it on high beam? Switch is right here, flip it up, boom, and oh, this has to be on as well. So you want to put this all the way up, boom, and there you go, it is on high beam. Switch it down, boom, it goes on low beam, and you can see it right there, high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. All right, and then the middle one is for park, and you can see it by the little pretty lights. Put it on park there, yeah. All right, moving on. Below that we have the gear indicator, right? So currently for neutral it shows 0. All right, so let's say you want to put this in first. All right, first gear, second. You know, with bikes you have to actually move them up. Third, fourth, fifth, 6 gears. All right, moving on to the right side over here we have your mile per hour over here, your speeder. So this shows how fast you are going. Below that We also have the battery voltage meter, so it shows how much volt is in the battery and if the battery is strong or not. Usually it will show half until the bike is powered on. Until the bike is on, it will go up, you know. Over here we have the rev count, right? We call it the rev count here in Jamaica. The real name is the tachometer or the RPM count, so it shows how high the engine is revving. All right, to the headlight now. We have a full LED headlight. Full LED comes stock just like that. As well, on the handlebar, let me not forget, it also comes with a USB charger. It's USB 2.0, a USB charger. You can charge up your USB devices right there. Moving around and looking at the front end now. So we have the wheels are sitting on 18-inch rims, right? And these front tires are pretty much stock tires. We have a single caliper on the front, single front caliper. On the back, for the braking system, we also have a single caliper on the back. So it's disc brake that we have on this bike. They also come fitted with drum brakes as well. The back tires, stock. The back tire comes tube, or should I say tube tire. So it has a tube in it, and the size of this back tire is approximately 90-90-18. It can be upgraded to 190 tubeless tire. Alright, so in regards to the tire, if you want to make this tire tubeless, what you'd have to do is to purchase one of these. This is a tubeless tire valve. So basically you purchase one of these, put it in, take out the tube, pump it up, and you have a tubeless tire. So moving up from the tires, we have the gas tank. So this gas tank is approximately 3.2 gallons. So you can fill this gas tank, and if you're living in Jamaica, you can travel all the way from St. Thomas all the way to Mobe to Sav on a seal tank. Moving down from the tank, right here we have the crank, or the manual starter as you would call it. So this is if your electric starter basically stops working, or if you don't have a battery in the bike, or your battery is dead or so forth. You can use a manual starter or kick starter to get the bike started. This bike has both electric and manual start. The electric starter is here on the other side. And to get it started, we go ahead and press this button right here. Now for the exhaust, we have a stock pipe, which is a silent pipe. These are what come from factory. You can hear it idling really smoothly, really nice. Get a little rev. Alright, so we have the exhaust right here. Moving up, we have the suspension. Let me just lift this up. So this is pretty much stock suspension. These are the suspension that come on the rear of the bike. So these are pretty much, some persons say, the best suspension that you can buy for these bikes. And it comes fitted with two on both sides of the bike. Below the suspension, you have your passenger foot stands or foot pegs, whatever you want to call it. So you have this one right here, and you also have this right here in front as well. So it's the same on both sides. Alright, so we have a backlight around here. The backlight has a halogen bulb in it. You can swap out the bulb that is in here for an LED bulb, which will look much better. Alright, coming around this side here. Alright, so here we have the drive chain. So this bike, it is chain driven, right? So basically the chain is what spins the sprocket so the wheel can move. That's what we call chain driven. So this size chain, it's a size 428. Let me show you right there. Alright, so it's a size 428 chain if you ever wanted to know. Also below the chain we have what is called a center stand. No, stock, these center stands, they come with a rubber up here, right? What the rubber does is it creates a gap between the center stand and I think the piece of frame. So what we did when we got this bike, we cut the rubber so that the center stand can go up further, because the center stand was legit right here, right? So anytime you're taking corners, it would brush on the road. So we take that out so it goes all the way up there. So that's something that you can do as well with yours. Alright, so the number one question that most persons want to figure out is the price. How much is for one of these bikes currently? Now, at the time of filming this video and also at the time of purchasing this bike, it retails for 210,000 Jamaican dollars, right? That's 210,000.00, 210,000 Jamaican dollars. As well, top speed. What is the top speed of this bike? Now, on average, right? This is only an estimation as well. On average, these 250 bikes can go up to at least 150 kilometers per hour, right? Average, as I said, 150 kilometers per hour. All right, so looking at the key here. So the key, this bike actually comes fitted with an alarm system. You can hear it. And also a remote start. Take a look. All right, very bossy and nice, right? Yes. So this bike is manufactured in China. Everything for it is made in China. However, it is shipped here in Jamaica and assembled here. So they ship it here in containers. If you want to see how they assemble these bikes, I have 2 videos on the channel. I'm going to put them right now. So I have one video on how they actually assemble these specific bikes, which are the Rebel T. It's right here. And I also have a video of how they assemble pretty much the same body type, flatty bike, but a different brand, which is Eagle. And it's also on the screen right now. So you can go ahead and watch those and you'll see an in-depth how they actually assemble these bikes here in Jamaica. Now this bike is very good for commuters if you want to travel back and forth to work. It also is very good if you want to invest it into a company like a delivery company. You buy one of these, even a 150cc, they burn gas very good and they are very easy to maintain. Parts are very cheap and parts are readily available for these bikes. You can go any bike shop and you can get parts for these bikes. All right guys, so that basically summarizes the review here, the walk around review. Now if you have any questions about the bike, is there anything that I did not mention about the bike, go ahead, let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer your comments. Thank you guys for watching. Bless upon yourself and Paradise Biker. Oh.